good. Now, how many of you believe that you have the genes of your parents inside of you? Yes? How many of you believe that you have the genes of your grandparents inside of you? Your great-grandparents inside of you? How far back do you have the genes? All the way. Warriors have been part of history since recorded time. The Roman gladiators, the Greek Spartans, the Mongolian warriors, the Japanese samurai, the Norsemen, the Vikings, the native warriors, and pioneers in every field. Therefore, if you go far enough back in your family tree, you know you have to have some of those warrior genes inside of you. Yes or yes? You have to. Meaning whether you like it or not, regardless of how many generations you are after, you are already inherently part warrior. Yes or no? Yes. Therefore, the only question is whether you are utilizing your warrior energy or not in the moment. Do you understand? Give somebody a high five and say, you are a warrior. Nice job. What exactly is a warrior? You know that a warrior is not actually a specific person. It's an archetype. What is it? An archetype. And archetypes were used in mythology as models. What were they? They were models to help us better ourselves. Now, basically there are, in this circumstance, 4 archetypes. How many, please? So there is the warrior, yes? There is the wizard or the magician. There is the king, and there is the lover. Those are the 4 archetypes. And the warrior's way was the understanding that this archetype was the archetype of inner power. Inner what? I can't hear you. Inner what? And what is power? The definition of power is what? The ability to do or act. Say it with me. The ability to do or act. Power is the ability to act. One more time, twice as loud. Therefore, the warrior's way is the way of action. The way of what? Action. The way of what? Action. In the real world. In the real world. The way of action in the real world. That's the warrior's way. That's that archetype. I'm not saying it's the only way to live. But that archetype, that energy, is the energy of action now. Got it? And that's what we want to evoke in you. One of the precepts of this program is that there's a part of you that's already inherently strong and powerful. And the secret is to learn to access that most powerful part of you, your warrior energy, at will. So get it again. The secret here is for you to learn to access your warrior energy at will. Instead of floundering around, wondering if you've got it, and if you do, how to get it and how to access it when you need it, or when it's supportive for you to utilize it. It's a tool. What is it? Tool. Now you know what it is. It's an energy. What is it? Energy. So the warrior is an energy. It's a form of energy. Our job is to A, evoke it in you here, and B, help you practice and maintain it here in this place. Does that make sense? Now, if you can practice and maintain the warrior energy here, that will develop into a cellular response. And the best thing about the energy is if you've really got it, chances are good you won't have to use it very much. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like a martial artist who's like a 7th Dan black belt. Those are the ones who never fight. They don't have to, because everybody knows you don't mess with them. True or true? Raise your hand if you wouldn't mind being like that. That's why people mess with you, because they know they can. Do you understand? But when you are a warrior and they know that, you don't have to tell them. If you have to tell them you're a warrior, you might as well fart somewhere else. They'll know it. They say, don't mess with that person.